Today we'll be discussing about what steps do I take to have to outline my strengths and weaknesses. So if you are feeling undervalued or underappreciated in their current role, uncertainty about your career direction or goal, lack of career advancement opportunities, very unsure about your strength and weaknesses, overall you are feeling stuck, then we have a solution for you. Hello, I'm Sangeeta Naik and the founder visionary behind Dignity Career Alliance. I'm committed to guide 100,000 stagnated professionals towards achieving significance through a groundbreaking yo-yo ritual. If you are a development sector professional where the career progression is pretty low, we can have multiple strategies to achieve the significance in our field. Do you think this is possible? Through this 90 days yo-yo ritual, we can ignite passion and purpose that makes you stand out with a distinct style of execution. You can think out of the box, have the courage to state what you want to accomplish. You will have the unwavering enthusiasm to craft a future brimming with boundless potential, inch by inch, even if there is initial resistance from the management. And I welcome you to the journey of becoming an iconic figure in your own right, which can bring immense opportunities and the world is yet to know. So, to start with, let me tell my story. Um, what are my strengths and weaknesses? Strengths will be very, it can uh, um involve a lot many smaller qualities which together is called a strength. But there will be a lot of weaknesses which will be told to you thousand times. So, don't you think that is what I think? If there are thousands of strengths, what is there to be defensive about it? Why not accept those strengths? For example, mm, I have lot many lines in my hand. So I am interested in astrology, and my mother was also a very good astrologer. So I used to show my hand to her, and she used to never see my hands, my palm reading. And then one day my father asked her, "Why don't you see? Just tell her something about her palms, some predictions." She seems to be very good predictor of all the things people, no? And whatever she told, it came true. So I was also wanted to know what is there in my future. I was so very obsessed because I had my own mother into that, you know. So fast forward to this date, I'm still fascinated, but I can figure out, even if there is a bad period, I can figure out what what is there for me in this bad times. Everybody, you might be hearing, everybody says that uh, one learns from the bad times more than they learn during the good times. So if it is so, all the bad thing that comes in my way are good for me some way. So let us find that out. So that is how I have rephrased and I have started seeing what are the good things in a plan that doesn't look very distinct distinct for an astrologer. So your astrologer will see, as my mother was uh, kind of concerned, that there will be lot many struggles in life, and it is very difficult to overcome those struggles because those are impossible struggles, impossible situations in life. which is like one can be very tired after facing one struggle after the other. But that time I was reading Abraham Lincoln. He didn't have any single success in his life apart from those two tenures of presidency. Even those were not complete. Midway, he was assassinated. So, but we all kind of get motivated by his stories, aren't we? So, if that is so, and he all his life long into his career, he just got into one after the other. Nothing could kind of demotivated him. So why not us? So I was reading that, and it was not consciously done, but I got motivated with such kind of stories. And you know, I'll tell you something which is real for everybody. I was motivated, maybe you are not. But how can you also do the same thing that I did for overcoming all the struggles in my life? You also have struggles. I also have struggle. Everybody has struggles, and different in nature maybe, but each of us. How do we overcome that? You know, let me tell you the story of my palm, from where the all these things started, as to how do I, you, and me overcome the weaknesses. It is like when there is a single straight line, a very clear lines, your achievements will be just in one line. There might be a big achievement, but just one achievement. But when the lines are not very clear, there will be small cut lines, which means you will have many struggles, but you also will have many milestones, because the lines may be not very clear, they are cut, they are into friction, but they are running into length, which means you will overcome one obstacle after the other. So that was my story, how I overcome my struggles. Similar way, I would like you to stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself what are the strengths that you have. The second thing is you have to accept your weaknesses, because everybody is going to tell you 100 times. They will hurt you 100 times. You have to let them go, let all those things go, let those friends have their own time, have their own day, and you have to move on. That strength comes. Once you are very strong, it doesn't matter today what is there in my palm. And I have taken that inspiration to when I read palms, when I do draw the tarots, and even when I look for the birth charts. The same thing happened with my daughter, my daughter and son-in-law. They're, according to the traditional method, their charts were unmatched. But I saw the most two important thing in both their charts were love and respect for each other. And that is the most important thing today. And they are married. They wouldn't have been married if I would have trusted the traditional method. Astrology per se was devised to tell the possibilities of our future, because each choice that we make, it will lead us to somewhere, not necessarily into negativity, but somewhere. So why not choose wisely according to our own strength, so that we can reach and control something? We bring something into our control to navigate and leverage. So that is what I do. Even if I coach career space, I bring in intuition. I'm a great fan of intuition. Do please apply your intuition, bring that into force and use it. So that is These are the things, these are the steps, these are the mindset to outline our strengths and weaknesses. If it is something which has helped you, then I'd love your comments. And thank you for watching.